welcome back to the Mountain Knights. So let's talk about skiing and mountaineering. And I'll try to answer the question: should a mountaineer learn how to ski or not? Well, the answer is definitely yes, and a couple of reasons are over here. Firstly, as a mountaineer, if you come across a rescue scenario, there is a huge scope where your ski skills, your skiing will come into play, or you can utilize it, right? There are techniques, there are scenarios where you might have to transport your casualty from one place to another location over a snowbound region, and you can do it easily with the help of ski. Why I call it easily? Because you will be able to transport your casualty from point A to point B with comparatively less amount of energy and in a faster way, right? There are definitely ways to do it. It requires a professional training, right? But one reason is rescue scenario. Second scenario is for those enthusiasts who are not interested in big mountaineering expeditions, right? The expeditions that take long period, right? 7,000ers, 8,000ers, where the general period of time is between 2 weeks to 1 month or more than 1 month, right? I am one of those people who is least interested in spending too much time in the mountains. Reason being, I have other priorities with respect to my profession, that is mountaineering and being a mountaineering instructor, right? So for these people, there is one more alternative. If they want to continue climbing or say smaller number of peaks, or let's say even if a big peak, so they can descend down faster. There is something called as ski mountaineering, right? In the ski mountaineering, you carry your skis, you climb a particular peak, right, and you descend down on your ski. Now generally, as far as my knowledge goes, it is done from highest peaks of the world, that is Everest. It has also been done from K2, but personally I would prefer to do a ski mountaineering from a peaks which can be climbed faster in a short duration of time, and I can descend down from the same. I'm not saying that I'm putting a bar on my challenge accepting abilities or opportunities, but this is generally what I would be interested in: going fast to the base camp, reaching on the top of the peak, maybe 5,000 meters of altitude, 6,000 meters of altitude generally, right, and descending down from the same. Of course, if I get an opportunity, why not? Maybe 7,000 meters someday, maybe 8,000 meters someday. But this is where you can also use your skiing skills in ski mountaineering, right? Thirdly, ski is something that will be done only on snow, right? So a little bit of hard snow, like if you come across a patches of glaciers, but generally 99% is done on snow. It is very closely associated with mountaineering, because mountaineering will be done on the mountains, and the mountains there will be snow. You can always climb up a peak, you can finish your challenge, and definitely you can have some moments of thrill and fun while skiing in these surroundings or from any height, right? Now, apart from that, there is something called as ski races, right? From competition point of view, there's a huge scope of individuals participating in ski competitions, right? Like if you are participating, if you are willing to someday appear as a ski racer in Olympics, even if you don't make it to the Olympics, even if you prepare for it, your skiing abilities will be improved to quite a large extent. Huge amount of improvement could be seen in your skiing, because as the saying goes, if you try to grab stars, even if you don't get stars, definitely you will be able to get clouds at least, right? So that's the whole idea. Okay. So these are the reasons because of which I feel a mountaineer should know how to ski. If I talk personally about myself, definitely there was a time when I was least interested in skiing, because I was into mountaineering back in 2013. Now it's more than 10 years, right? I have realized that mountaineering is a lot about art of suffering, right? And now I want to expand my horizons, as a result of which I feel the need of imbibing a skill that is relevant to my profession, that is mountaineering and mountaineering instructor, right? So I find no better option other than skiing. Also skiing because I do need something that is more dynamic, thrilling, and speed oriented, right? And something which can give me opportunity to explore my abilities other than mountaineering. right? Definitely there was a time back in 2013 when I was completely focused on mountaineering, primarily because I realized that it has huge scope for leadership, physical challenge, mental challenge, setting up the targets, setting up the challenges, achieving those challenges, and the glory part associated with the mountaineering. Now when I have already achieved much more than the goal that I had decided for myself initially, right? Because when I got into mountaineering after leaving my well-paying IT job, I had decided that I'll climb at least 10 peaks for sure. Now it is much more than 10, right? So now I feel that I must expand my horizon. I need something that is more thrilling, more competitive, something, not saying that mountaineering is not competitive, I mean where I can actually compete, right? Because in real life, mountaineering is not a competition. Mountaineering is a personal story. It will not make any difference to the world. It is purely my own journey, my own challenges, my own victories, my own failures, learnings, and how I come out of it as a human being through mountaineering, right? Coming back to skiing, those times I was least interested in skiing, right? Because I found couple of attributes much more in mountaineering, like a challenge, physical challenge, mental challenge, leadership, glory, right, and stuff like that. Now over the time when I learned more about skiing, my attention got diverted to skiing more profoundly. I understood that there is a huge amount of appeal in ski mountaineering. Reason being, I want to finish up the task quickly, climb a peak of 5,000 meters, 6,000 meters and descend down. Okay, it will have a lot of monetary saving, a lot of time saving, a lot of challenge associated with it. Still, not underestimating that there is no challenge in skiing, because when you ski down, it is not only thrilling, it is highly challenging. It takes a lot of energy to balance, maneuver and make your moves fast on the ski, right? So that's the reason I want to get into skiing. Definitely that's the reason, in fact, if I correct myself, that's the reason I got into skiing now, right? And as a rescue instructor, there's a huge potential for utilization of skiing in the rescue scenarios. Thirdly, I do want to compete in competitions, right, as a ski racer. And I do want to try different categories of skiing, backcountry skiing, racing skiing, and to name a few, and proceed ahead with skiing also as a skier and also as a skiing instructor, right? So this will enable me to widen my horizon. This has enabled me to widen my horizon, get more technically equipped, more efficient as a rescuer, right? And of course, as a human being, as I need something which has scope for deployment of my dynamic and aggression, right? So skiing is one such platform where there is thrill, dynamic attributes, huge scope to compete podium wise, and of course meet new people, learn new things from them. There's a lot of room for avalanche learning, avalanche rescue associated with skiing, which is again going to help me as a rescuer, again going to help me as a rescue instructor, and again going to help me as a mountaineer. So skiing and mountaineering are very interrelated in present day scenarios. It is up to you how you utilize them. As far as I am concerned, I definitely recommend that mountaineers should learn how to ski, and not only learn how to ski, they should be good skiers, and they should push their abilities and try to find the best out of them even through skiing and blend it into mountaineering. That's all from my side. If you differ with my opinions, that's totally up to you. What I said is totally my opinion, my view, my experience, my goals. You are free to leave, share comments and discuss with me in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon.